Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Monday, March 18th, 2019, and I am Bailey Rae Poer. Dr. DeTavio stepping down, the annual Survivor Speaker Series, and Tales on the Trails. These and more coming up next on Texan TV. In campus news, the Psychological Sciences and Educator Preparation Services hosted their second annual Survivor Speaker Series event in the TSU ballrooms. Blanca Izquierdo has more.
The Psychological Science and Educator Preparation Services hosted their second annual Survivor Speaker Series event on March 3rd. Kristen Singleton Ferrari had a job interview in one of the Twin Towers the morning of September 11.
And to hear about that is always one of those things that kind of gives you chills to think that that could actually happen.
The 9/11 is the most devastating terrorist attack of all times. Over 3,000 people lost their lives. Kristen defines herself as a survivor, and her testimony is a celebration of life and of the beautiful transformation New York City has experienced. She delivered an emotional speech that took the audience through the events and memories that changed the life of millions, including herself. The 9/11 brought people together, and New York City will never forget.
Susceptible to danger, and that the best way to get through it is to love one another.
At Tarleton State University, Blanca Izquierdo, Texan TV News.
For more information, contact Dr. Matt Lloyd at mployd@tarleton.edu or Dr. Jamie Bochart at bochart@tarleton.edu. In more campus news, after 11 years as Tarleton's president, Dr. Dominic F. DeTavio is stepping down, effective August 31st. In a press release from the university, DeTavio said it was an honor serving as the university's 15th president and was not a decision he and his wife Lizette came to without mixed emotion. In an email sent to faculty, staff, and students, he explained that because of significant transitions with the university, he felt it is important to have a new leader with a fresh idea be involved in the next strategic plan. After stepping down, DeTavio will be on a sabbatical, but will be back teaching in the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. DeTavio stated, "Thank you so much for giving us the honor and the privilege of serving in this capacity for the last 11 years. Good luck, Godspeed, and go Texans." In local news, according to the Stephenville Empire Tribune, Stephenville Parks and Recreation, along with the Stephenville Public Library, are working together to combine literacy with physical activity, with the creation of Tales on Trails, a walking storybook program that leads you through the Bosque River Trail as you work your way through the pages of a book. Beginning at the Graham Street Trailhead, there are 32 pedestals, each holding a different page of a book. There will be different themes each month with books for all ages. New books will be featured on the first of every month. This month's book is Pete the Cat, I Love My White Shoes. In state news, from the Associated Press, 2 kidnapped Texas children were found safe over the weekend. The 14-year-old girl and her 12-year-old brother were reported missing Friday from Belton, Texas, just 100 miles south of Stephenville. The children were recovered in northern Arizona after Belton police were in contact with authorities in Winslow, Arizona. Marshall Pendergrass, a truck driver out of Jacksonville, Florida, was arrested and will be facing federal charges. Police say Pendergrass was not related to the children and allegedly held them against their will. In more state news, the ABC Kite Fest, one of Austin's most iconic traditions, announced details for its 90th year returning to Zilker Park on Sunday, March 31st. The festival welcomes more than 35,000 Austinites annually to watch as thousands of colorful kites soar over Zilker Park and to enjoy local eats and drinks, a kite showcase and contest, children's concert, fun run, and an all-new pet zone, and more. In national news, according to the Associated Press, Beto O'Rourke is receiving backlash from fellow Democrats for saying he was born to run for office. O'Rourke has tried to clarify the comment, saying that he feels he is born to serve, not hold a position, but thinks this work gives his life purpose. After his announcement that he is running for president, the race for the Democratic primary has become antagonistic between the opponents. Other Democrats in the running have taken digs at O'Rourke, saying they don't think they are born to run for position. However, O'Rourke has vowed not to attack his fellow Democrats. In Kansas, a federal appeals court will hear arguments this afternoon over a struck-down law requiring people to provide documents proving their U.S. citizenship before registering to vote. Many experts say such voter fraud is extremely rare, and critics contend that the Republican-led efforts are actually meant to suppress turnout from groups who tend to back Democrats, including racial minorities and college students. Kansas argued in court filings that it has a compelling interest in preventing voter fraud, and proof of citizenship isn't a burden, but protects the integrity of elections and accuracy of voter rolls. In international news, Australia is giving grants to help places of worship pay for security after 50 people died in mosque shootings in New Zealand. Australia's Prime Minister announced that $55 million will be given to help places of worship pay for security, video, fencing, lighting, and alarms. Australian Britton Tarrant was charged with murder for the mass shootings at 2 mosques in Christchurch, New Zealand. In sports, spring break was a busy one for Tarleton softball and baseball players. Baseball traveled to UT Permian Basin, where they settled for a series split with the Falcons. The Texans suffered a loss in the series opener, but bounced back to win the doubleheader on Saturday. The Falcons, however, outlasted the Texans, winning the series finale on Sunday. The Texans will begin Lone Star Conference action at home beginning Friday at 3 p.m. The Texan softball team was led by Tristan Bridges to a doubleheader split with Texas women's on Saturday. Bridges struck out 4 in the first game, allowing only 1 walk and a weak single to center. The Texans fell in the next game of the doubleheader in a 2-0 loss to Texas women's. The Texans resume play this afternoon as they host McPherson College. In the box offices this weekend, the Associated Press reported Captain Marvel dominated the global box office for the second weekend. The movie earned $760 million from North American and international theaters combined. The animated family film Wonder Park came in second. 5 Feet Apart with Cole Sprouse and Haley Lou Richardson came in third place. For weather today, we will experience a sunny high of 65 and a low of 43 tonight. Temperatures throughout the week will stay sunny in the mid to high 60s. There will be no chance of rain until Friday. This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us on Facebook Live and Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune in to Northland Cable Channel 9. You can follow Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at texannews.net for more of the latest news. This newscast was produced by the Texan TV staff. Thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day, Texans.